Yeah, I'm holding.
This is Dr. Coleridge. I'm sorry you had to wait.
You're sorry.
Who is this?
Jack Finelli.
Jack, for heaven's sakes, I thought you were a patient.
Oh, well, that's why they put me on hold for 10 minutes.
It was 2 minutes at the most. And I'll have you know I ran all the way from the other end of the corridor. Now, what can I do for you?
Oh, Mary was just here. She's all excited about some new French technique of childbirth. It's supposed to, the father plays an important part in it.
Oh, yes. It's a very nice way of being born for both the baby and the parents. I'm glad you're interested.
I'm interested, but I'm not sold.
Well, all things considered, that's pretty encouraging.
It is?
Well, I mean, you haven't exactly been positive about the whole idea of fatherhood before this. In fact, it was my impression that you avoided the issue.
Like the plague, true, but Mary made me an offer. Sounds pretty good.
An offer?
Yeah, but before I take her up on it, I thought I'd better check out a few things and make sure that I understand exactly what it is she's getting me into.
Well, you know, Dr. Wolf's the one who's doing the research on the technique. You really ought to talk to him.
I'll tell you, Faith, it's tricky getting up there to see him, and I don't like talking by phone with strangers.
Sure. Okay, I'll fill you in on all the basics. It's really nothing terribly complicated, just a simple, humanistic approach to all the people involved in the birth. The baby in particular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go on.
Look, I can't now because I'm still on duty, but I'll be off soon.
Okay, shall I call you at home?
Why don't I come by your house? I've been cooped up here for hours.
I'd appreciate that.
Okay. See you in an hour.
Right, bye.
Bye-bye, Jack. Poor Jack. If you think I'm going to help you get away from Mary, you're in for a surprise.
No one understands motherhood better than the women of The View.
Being a mother requires a sense of humor.
It has certainly prepared me in the art of negotiation.
Have you ever debated a 2-year-old?
I sometimes feel like the mother hen on the show.
It's not like having a pet.
I have to make sure that they don't kill each other.
That's what parenthood is, and motherhood especially.
I have used timeouts on the show.
It's a mom's view.
It's the mother of all shows.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
It's the way you bring out the sun. It's the way you make it all fun.
Know who makes the day sunny? My mom and Sunny D. I love the taste. Mom loves the vitamin C. And now it has 40% fewer calories than most regular soda brands. Sunny D.
Make today a sunny day.
Collect Sunny D labels to get free books for your kids' classroom. Go to sunnyd.com.
Your objective.
The new False Lash Glam look, flared wings. New Falsies Flared Mascara by Volume Express, only from Maybelline, New York. It's False Lash Glam with a flared arch. The secret? Our exclusive Spoon Flare brush. And Flex Hold formula. Wing lashes up, out, and totally over the top.
No false lashes needed.
New Falsies Flared.
Maybe she's bored with it.
Mama, what have we here? Butterfinger Snackers. I love Butterfinger. I think I'll try one. Ow!
Butterfinger Snackers.
Nobody's gonna lay a finger on my Butterfinger Snackers.
New Glade Decor scents have a stylish design and gentle fragrance that don't just scent a room, they inspire it. Let Glade make an impression in any room in your home. And enjoy great fragrance all day long. Get new Glade Decor scents and release the magic.
SC Johnson, a family company.
I wanted to look great. Benadryl helped me lose 50 pounds. I lost 31 pounds.
I lost 40 pounds.
And I lost an incredible 37 pounds. Lose weight and look great with Benadryl.
Oh, it's bitter out there. Bitter. Your mother tells me to wear layers of clothing. She says, wear your undershirt and your shirt and your vest and a sweater and a scarf. Well, I'm all layered up and I'm still frozen stiff. Everything all right with you?
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, now, what's the matter, son?
Some things I have to tell you.
All right.
It's bad,
No one's hurt.
No, not like that. It's Delia. And it's me. She's pregnant.
Roger. It's Roger's baby, right?
No. It's my baby. The night we were in Boston, we stayed together. I'm sorry.
Patrick, you took your brother's wife to bed and she's carrying your baby?
Wendy couldn't sleep before. All curled up with the clothes on, not even a spread over. There, now that's the proper way to take a nap.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for today. I really needed you over at that abortion clinic. I needed you like I used to need my mother. Maeve, sometimes I just wish I didn't need anyone.
Well, you have us, dear, and we'll stick with you. Dee, you know you're going to need all the strength you can muster in the next couple of months.
Did you and Pat decide something? Because you said you wouldn't.
No decisions. I've just been sitting back there in my room quietly trying to think this through.
Are you mad at me because I'm in love with Pat?
Part of me is angry with both of you. But I still love you. And I love Patrick, and I'm concerned for the child.
Maeve, it's not just the child. It's Pat's baby and it's my baby. It's Orion.
Darling, you know, when you were talking to me before, you were saying that you thought that this baby was going to make us all so much closer together. Well, I've been wondering about that.
Wondering how? Because it's Pat's first baby, and that means a whole new branch of the family. And I think that's really exciting and beautiful. And Maeve?
Darling, under other circumstances, I would agree with you in a minute. But in this particular situation, I mean, this baby is going to bring more pain than joy.
But you love babies. You love all babies.
Delia, please. Have you imagined what it's like to be with two children, each with a different father, and the fathers are brothers, and neither man is married to you?
Pat could marry me.
Darling, Pat loves Faith.
No, he loves me. And he loves me so much that it scares him. That's what the trouble's been, because the emotions between us are very strong, and they're not cool and very calm like with Faith. See, he feels much safer with her, but he loves me so much better.
Darling, that's not what he says.
Did you want me to get that abortion?
Oh, please, don't talk nonsense. Please, Dee.
You said this baby is going to bring a lot of unhappiness to the family.
And the reverse is true. I mean, it's going to be a sad, confused life for this little one.
Well, do you want me to raise the child alone? Or maybe I should go to another neighborhood or another state?
No, that's not what I'm meaning.
Well, then why don't you tell me what it is? I mean, I know you must have some kind of plan, so why don't you just tell me?
Well, you know there are people that are desperate to have children. And I've been told that the mother is capable of selecting exactly the sort of people that she wants to raise her child. Now, what a child needs most is to
No,
feel
what a child
wanted.
needs most is his own mother, and I'm not giving up this baby for adoption, never. No,
think
but
of
I don't have to
alternative,
listen to this. If I can't love Pat, then at least I'm gonna love his baby, and you're never gonna take that baby away from me. Maeve, how could you take your grandchild and put it in the arms of a stranger? I mean, do you hate him that much? I mean, do you hate me that much?
I'm trying. I'm just trying to keep a little objective here, a little perspective. I mean, do you realize that this baby is going to take several lives and turn them upside down, inside out? Pat and Faith are engaged. You do not have a husband.
You hate Pat's baby, don't you?
Oh, please, don't talk foolish. If I thought you'd consider it, I'd offer the suggestion that I've been sitting back there and it's been in my heart all afternoon.
Well, tell me what it is.
Well, I could raise your child, give it a loving home and all the contact in the world.
No, you are not gonna take away another child from me. You already have little John, and you can't do that. And a judge would never let you do that. If you took that to a court, I would run away. I swear to you, I would kill myself before
All
I
right,
would.
all right, dear, all right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I mentioned it. I really, if I just thought for a minute how you would feel about little John being in our custody, I wouldn't have said a word. Please, you don't have nothing to fear from me. I mean, we're not going to do anything to you, make you do anything that you don't want to do. Please.
Don't touch me.
Do you rest a while? Please, we'll talk about it later.
He just told me. He says she tried to get an abortion.
Nothing happened. But, John, I'm worried about her. She's upset in a way that frightens me.
That's how she was when I took her off the ship in Boston.
Yeah, but so of course you had to comfort her, right?
John, don't, John, don't.
Yeah, I know. It's too late for talk. But I suppose there were other times when you had to comfort her, right, Pat? Huh?
Please, the issue at hand is the baby. The girl in there is determined.
When she was still married to your brother and she called you her best friend, what would happen in those other
You want the
times?
whole story,
Okay,
Tom?
yeah, sure.
All right. Delia and I were lovers in high school. And it went on a long time, and then it ended. I ended it. But I stayed her friend, and just her friend, until we were together in a hotel room, and she was hanging on to me for dear life. She's a beautiful woman. She wanted me, and I damn well wanted her.
Ah, you're a disgrace to this family.
I'm afraid he agrees with you, John.
I didn't mean it. You know.
Well, you tell him later, then. I'm not sure we should talk about this now.
Well, I'm all right. Heard a lot of yelling. She was screaming at you in there. How bad is she?
I think she's ill, emotionally, maybe. Yes. I mean, I just mentioned the possibility of adoption. That's what that screaming was all about.
Adoption?
I hate the thought, John. But to spare Pat and Faith and the baby, and it's in the best interest of Delia. Anyway, I put my heart in front of my head, and that even turned out worse.
What do you mean?
I offered to raise the child myself.
Oh, no.
She said she'd kill herself rather than let that happen.
Well, she's always been full of threats, sweetheart. I mean, she's just using it as a lever to make Pat marry her.
I don't know. I mean, she certainly wants that, but Win or lose, Pat, she's going to determine to hold on to that child.
If she does, she'll just use it to keep a hold on the Pat. As a kind of a weapon she has against Pat and Faith.
It's a terrible thing, but I can see her doing it.
She'll destroy Pat's baby.
John, if Dee Dee's in charge of that baby, somebody's going to have to be in charge of her.
Pat. Oh, I love Faith. I really believe Faith and Pat belong together.
I know.
But he has a responsibility here.
Well, I don't know how much he owes Dee, but he certainly can't abandon his own child. I'm afraid he's going to have to marry her.
Have any idea if he'd be willing to do that?
Willing to do what?
This week,
Is this really goodbye?
a special farewell
I love you.
from the most important people in Dorian's life.
I'm probably a frenemy. I think I'm going to miss you.
I'm going to miss you.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
I know I should have health insurance, but on my budget, I just can't afford it. I need help.
I design homes to protect people, but I can't afford health insurance to protect my own family. What can I do?
It's time to call ICANN, a name you can trust. If you've had problems affording major medical insurance or have been turned down due to health issues, you do have a choice. ICANN offers you options including association group insurance programs and major medical plans to meet your family's needs and budget, because nothing is more important than your health. No matter your income or your pre-existing condition, call ICANN right now. If you could save hundreds of dollars a month or thousands of dollars a year, this is a call you can't afford not to make. Tens of thousands have trusted ICANN with their family's health, and so should you. So don't wait. Call ICANN right now. When you call, ask your ICANN agent about programs that include access to doctors 24 hours a day, 7 days a week from wherever you are. Don't wait. Call ICANN right now.
Jason, look out!
Happening now on General Hospital.
I think I know what's causing Jason's seizures. Do you remember Jason's original accident?
Why are you? The first accident made him a ruthless killer. No one knows what will happen this time.
Wait, you wake up a different person?
Who will Jason be?
Say something.
General Hospital, weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.
Well, how's the back?
I'm doing just fine, Doc. Just fine. Now, let's talk about babies.
My, wonders never cease.
Well, it's not as wonderful as you think. I haven't changed my mind about fatherhood. I still want an annulment, and I'm not going to go back to Mary. But there's a legal problem. She's contesting the divorce, and that could hold up the church annulment indefinitely.
What a shame.
Okay. Enough of that, huh? Now, she was over this morning. She made me an offer. She's willing to give me the divorce without a fight the day after the baby's born. In return, I have to do a father thing in the delivery room and go to some classes. Now, understand, there's no future in it. Mary thinks otherwise, of course.
She figures you'll get hooked.
I won't. But I'm thinking about the offer, and I'm trying to figure out if there's a catch.
Oh, I can't imagine any catch. You'd just be with Mary during the labor and the delivery, but because of the classes, you'd be familiar with the best ways of helping her out. Mostly talking to her and being supportive.
What would I have to do when the baby actually comes?
Enjoy it. Well, that's what's great about this technique. The lights are low, the voices are low. The baby comes out of silence and darkness into a new world, but not a harsh one. First, you and Mary would have some quiet time with the baby, and then it would be placed in a warm bath, very much like the intrauterine environment that he's been used to.
That makes sense. For the kid.
And for the parents. Oh, Jack, do this much for Mary. It's the way she wants her baby to be brought into the world. Whatever happens after that day, at least help the baby start out well.
Yeah, I know. I should be able to come across with that much.
Well, you can.
You know, in my occasional lucid moments, I don't much like myself for copping out on Mary when she's pregnant.
You can fix that. Share the last part with her.
Yeah, all of a sudden I turn into a concerned, expectant father. Huh? Sounds like a death warrant. Wouldn't a shrink have a fine time with that one, huh?
I don't know if this will help you any, but there's another way that you can look at this experience. I mean, you are the father, but you're also a journalist, and this is fantastic subject matter. I mean, I'm sure you could get a great article out of it, or maybe even a book.
I don't know why I'm talking to you. You're not on my side.
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah, I mean, you want Mary and me back together again.
Right now, I'm only taking it as far as the delivery room. Father, mother, and baby. Oh, at least be a family that first day.
Mm-hmm. Lead up to it by talking about the baby and the birth with Mary. Get all involved with her again. Nearly killed me to leave her the first time.
You said you won't get hooked. Hey, look, why don't you get a taste of what this is all about before you commit yourself to it? Go on over and have a look at the delivery that Dr. Wolf has on the videotape, and then decide what you want to do after that. What can you possibly lose?
Time. I'm not gonna let things drift. When can I see the tapes?
Tomorrow. I'll arrange it. And Mary would come with you.
Okay.
Do you suppose you could give Mary a call and tell her the plan?
Sure. Tickled pink, aren't you?
I'm very pleased that you're making this effort. But I know that nothing is settled yet.
That's right.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with The Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
This is the week
Whatever it is, just say it.
Angie finally finds out the truth.
Lucy is not our baby, our little girl. She died.
And
I know there are others.
who else might still be alive? Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
This summer, the party's on SoapNet.
We have a party to rock.
You'll never take over my life.
Nothing is going to change how I feel about you.
That love can't die, baby.
Oh, it is so on.
What? Shut up! And you won't believe who's coming.
You're back.
This is one summer shindig you don't want to miss.
I am ready to have the summer of my life.
Only on SoapNet.
Hi, Mom. How was school today? Good. Thank you.
Phew. We make our cookies the way only Keebler Elves can, with a little something extra, so every bite can be uncommonly good.
Every time I sneeze, I laugh, I jump. Water. And my sister said, have you ever heard of poise? I said, poise? What the heck is poise? She said, 1 in 3 women have this issue.
Every great woman deserves a great pad. Stay comfortably dry with Poise.
I wanted to look great. Zenadrin helped me lose 50 pounds. I lost 31 pounds.
I lost 40 pounds.
And I lost an incredible 37 pounds. Lose weight and look great with Zenadrin.
Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
Get ready for The Chew.
Wait till you try this.
A new kind of daytime talk show where everybody brings something different to the table.
It's going to be a show that centers around food, family, fun.
With expert advice.
Don't oversauce your pasta. Just a little bit goes a long way.
Dish towels that make the perfect napkins for messy backyard barbecues.
The latest trends.
Pulled chicken tacos from the Korean barbecue truck. Delicious.
And useful tips you can use at home.
Best food finds in your area are always going to be at a small local market.
Quick, inexpensive meal. Let's talk chicken.
We all bring such different perspectives and such different passions, and you never know what's going to happen.
So treat yourself to something new and delicious every day.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us. Join us.
At the table.
Join The Chew. Weekdays starting Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
Patrick, would you be willing to do the honorable thing by Delia?
I've told Mom I will.
Son, but you never said what you meant by that. How?
Well, I can't go into that right now. I'm on duty in 15 minutes. I just came back to apologize for yelling at you. You had every right to say what you did. I'm a disappointment to you, and I hurt you, and I'm sorry.
Well, I am not the one you have to worry about.
Now, wait. Give us a few more minutes.
Okay.
2 questions. Is Delia as serious about keeping this child as she appears to be, or is she just coming on awful strong for me?
She told me that she'd never give it up, and I believe her.
Well, your mother just offered to raise it up for her.
Ma.
No matter. Words were no sooner out of my mouth than she said she was going to kill herself. Now, that leads me to the second question. Is it possible that Delia at this point is seriously disturbed emotionally?
I don't know what you mean. Did she do something?
No, it's more how she talks and looks. I mean, she's desperate. Could it be that the troubles she's had, have made something give way mentally? I mean, she's had an awful lot to face up to.
Well, she's in a bad way. But I think she's very much in touch with reality. I'm convinced of it.
Oh, come on. She's in no kind of a shape to raise up a baby.
No.
Well, is that all you have to say? Oh, well, how about your obligation to her? And to your own child? I hope you've given a few ideas to that, huh?
Well, I've had some ideas, but no answers. Look, I care about Delia. That's absolutely real. I probably know her better than anybody else, and because of that, I can also guarantee that she'd never be happy with me. We're terribly wrong for each other. Because of that, my obligation is to, stay away from her. And then I have a commitment to Faith. I love her. I've asked her to marry me. And that's the obligation that I take most seriously. I haven't told her about this yet. I will after I get off tonight.
You're going around in circles.
I'm just trying to think straight.
Yes, if you haven't mentioned anything about where your real responsibility lies. I mean, you're an unborn child. I mean, you agreed, son, that she's not to be trusted with this baby.
But you say she's not going to give it up either.
They'll need a sane, rational adult living with them. And Dee won't accept anyone but you, son.
You fathered a child, Pat, who needs your protection.
You saying I have to marry her?
Do you see any other solution?
Anything else that's realistic and safe for the child?
No. I guess not.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.